And so I stayed and became a school teacher at Metro Public Schools for 7 years. And then I left the school system and just started to really do a lot of research to understand a lot of the issues that I saw our kids having once they got out of elementary school and into middle school and high school. And I came to understand that there was a systemic issue that really needed to be addressed.
Very good. Now, Ms. Hughes, what about you? Give us some information about your background, your education, and in a real sense, how you got to where we are now.
Okay, well, my name is Hughes, and I'm part of Gideon's Army nonprofit program, and I deal with mostly the teens, and I do little events called Peace Project. So every month we just come up with something to do, team-based, everything run by teams. I am a senior in high school this year. I'm getting ready to graduate, and pretty much everything I do is Gideon's Army.
And so this is your last year in high school, and what are you planning on doing beyond high school, Ms. Hughes?
In the summer, I'm going to get my CNA license for nursing and my dental programs, and I'm going to attend school for 2 years to get my associates and hopefully transfer to Vanderbilt for my 4 years.
And of course, Pastor Walker, you know these two persons quite well, and why don't you, in addition to telling us how you became involved in this issue per se, why don't you tell us something about the two of them?
Well, you know, Dr. Haney, personally, I'm interested, my interest is in people who are interested in helping people. You know, that's the whole calling on my life. You know, I came from a background of drug addiction. Spent 17 plus years of my life in active drug addiction and the like. Spent time in the prison system, and you know, and God called me into ministry. And as a minister, you know, my heart is for people, as a compassion within me for people, to reach out to people. So when I see other people who are genuinely reaching out to people, who have a genuine concern, because there are people out here that are reaching out, but they're not reaching out with a genuine concern as far as to the outcome of the people whom they're reaching to. Let me give you an example. You've got people that are served on a soup line, but they're complaining and grumbling all the while they're on that line. They're just doing it because maybe their churches have they're gonna have a day to serve the homeless somewhere, and they just on the line, but it's not really in their heart to do it. So when I find people that's got this in their heart, you know, that's why you see me on your show oftentimes with different people, because these are people that I know that have a sincere desire to help other people. And then when I met Rashida some time ago over there in the NAACP office over on Jefferson Street, and she began to talk to me at that time about some of the things that she was doing and some of the things that she was ready to do. She was explaining to me some things about Gideon's Army, and somehow we got disconnected for a period of time. And then I got an email about an event that she was having concerning the school to prison pipeline, and I immediately wrote that on my calendar, immediately responded to her email, guaranteed her that I would be there. Not only did I come, but I brought another one of my associate ministers with me from the church, had another one scheduled to come. So I'm genuinely concerned with what they're concerned about.
Very good. And of course, we're going to take our first commercial break, and then we'll have Ms. Hughes to give us some information during the second segment. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.